What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another episode of Bogling10 Bedrock Survival. I have spent, in between episodes, an unfathomable amount of time enchanting my gear and my tools. And their armor's pretty decent. It's probably the best that I can get on short notice. The tools, a little bit worse, but they're still decent enchantments. I got some fire aspect, some sharpness, looting, some unbreaking efficiency, that kind of thing. They could be better, but they also could be a lot worse. Anyway, this episode, I have a little bit smaller ambitions. Having said that, it's going to be not so building focused. I'm going to go to the nether, hopefully find a nether fortress and get some blaze rods, kill some endermen for some ender pearls, and we're going to beat the dragon this episode. Yep, it's that time of the series. I can't believe I've waited until episode 4 to do this, but the dragon is a little bit trickier on bedrock, so yeah, let's jump into it and try and get the dragon beaten this episode. Before we get started on going to the nether, I just want to have a quick look at these new bundles that have been added in the latest update, the Bundles of Bravery update. 1 leather, 1 string. Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I'm correct, you can dye these as well. Those look really cool. So can hold a mixed stack of items up to 64 items, I believe. So that should now be full. Yep. And I'm gonna right click. Yep. And that empties it again. So let's jump over. Wait, maybe this one. This has lots of random items, so we'll go on to that. Whoops. That. So we're left clicking to pick up items. Oh, that's really cool. And then it shows what items we've got. Now, how does it work with emptying? Okay, so it goes last first. So like, no. That. Okay, how does that work? So it starts at the top and then works its way down. So I'd go that, and then that, and then that. Then the spider's eye, that, and that. That's really cool. That's very handy for sorting different random bits and pieces. What about in the hand? Oh, that looks really good. That looks really good. Okay, awesome. Too cool. I'm super hyped on that. That is an awesome change. One that's been required for quite a long time, but I'm glad they've finally added that. Next step is going to the nether for blaze rods and ender pearls to go to the end. But before I do that, I want to go on a tangent again, and the nether portal. Oh, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, Skelly. Don't blow up Creeper, please. Please. I'm going to dodge a little bit, see if I can get a music disc. Not going to work. Not going to work. I'm bobbing. I'm weaving. Ow. Wait, I have a boat. I have a boat. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I'm going to dodge over here. I'm going to grab my boat. Come on, Creeper. Put the boat down there. Creeper's in the boat. Awesome. And now let's get a music disc. Too cool. So what I was saying anyway, while the skeleton spends ages doing this, is that I want to upgrade the nether portal. I want to do a little bit of a build over it. Just a small one, nothing overly fancy, but just enough that it's better than what it is now. I'm thinking a little bit of a tower. Maybe sticking with the elvish theme, we'll do a little bit of a purple roof action. Hey? Hey? Purple, because it's the purple of the nether. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, I'm going to just gather some materials and then jump into that. My materials in hand, I have marked out a bit of a spot. I'm just going to leave the nether portal there for now, and we'll move that later. But it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and then 5. So a little bit of a circle shape. So I need to lay out a bit of a framework for my tower going up, and then we'll fill it in. I've laid out the framework for my tower, just the front part of it, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm thinking 3, and then I think that's 4, and then I think that's 6, so it just gradually gets a bit taller, and up the top there it will branch back out for the nether portal room. So it's not massive, but with the top part on, it should be good. I'm gonna fill out all the sides and fill in these empty spots, and then we'll broach the top bit. With everything filled in, that is looking quite good. I'm happy with the proportions. What I'm thinking is for this top part, we're going to do some upside down stairs that will lead to a bit of a flared upper section around the portal, and that will sort of create that depth of going out and then in and then in and then out again, and give it a bit of a curve. So let's jump into doing the top section. So because I want 4 nether portals here in a square pattern, this is about the size of our nether portals, or they'll actually have to go to this block. So then what we want to do is extend it out slightly. So I'm going to go stair, 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 all upside down on each of the corners. And then I'm just going to wrap it across, do an upside down stair in the middle, and then slabs there to connect. And then the same, repeating all the way around, like so. And that will flare it out a bit and allow for something along these lines, but I'll just do this outer rim, and then we'll approach the corners. So looking at it now, I've finished this layer, and I'm thinking that it's very square. I've got a nice circular base, and then it kind of gets square from there on up, and I'm not such a huge fan. So what I'm thinking is of taking those out and instead going down here like so, and then maybe if we use some solid spruce planks here, going like that, or something along those. Yeah, no, that would work, like that, to create more of a circular shape. Obviously done a bit prettier. I'll probably change the orientation of the side stairs, like so that they, yeah, that looks better. So there's a bit of depth, but yeah, I'm gonna make that change, and then I'll see what I'm up to from there. That is now done, and I like it. It's a bit odd, but I like it. It creates a bit of variation in this build, and it will allow for a nicer roof, a nice circular kind of roof, which will be pretty. So those are our portal areas here. So corners of the portals will be on these blocks, which means that I want to place some... How do I want to do this? Obviously I'm going to have spruce logs corners like so. And then maybe I'll just go one in the middle as well as a connector. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. So with that, I think what I'm actually going to do is pause for a second, get some more obsidian, and create the portals, because I want the portals to be a nice size, and then I will build the walls and the roof over the top. I don't want the portals to be too big or too small, so I want to get that right before I cap the building off. I've got the obsidian, so let's get these portals in place. I'm thinking if we chip out these blocks, then we can set the portals into the ground just a tad. So we'll go there, we'll go there, there, there. Now, how tall do we want this? 1, 2, 3. We'll go 4 blocks tall, and then across. How does that look? I would like it to be taller. I think it would look better if we went maybe a block or 2 higher. So let's just do that. I go this corner and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then across. That's better. Alright, I like that. That looks good. So let's fill in the rest of the portals. Alright, those are our portals. And if I just for now do this, we'll work on the inside of the tower later. That is, you know what? I like that. I like that. And there should be just a little bit of room to stand out here, if we so desire. So now let's go in the corners here. We'll just go slightly higher than what this is. So we'll go. No, you know what? That'll work. We'll go to the same height. Alright, those are our walls. So the next step will be to connect them and put a bit of a roof on this. I want the roof to be purple, hence why I have purple wool. It's going to match the nether portal kind of theme, but it's going to be a little bit tricky to do. So I will perhaps just try and work it out, and then jump back in once I've worked it out, and I can show you exactly what I've done once I've worked it out. If I remove my shield from my hand for a minute to make it easier to see, we've got our top of our tower here, and basically what I've done is these are our pillars. I've put just a spruce log in between to really flow out our circle shape. Then I've put slabs next to that for continuing our circle shape, and I'm going to take spruce planks and spruce wood kind of up this area, like so. So I think all I'm going to do is this. So we'll just work in a steady pattern, moving upwards towards the center. Just a block and then a stair, and then a block and then a stair, and then that should bring us to the center. And if we take a step back and look, yeah, I think that's gonna look, you know what, it's off by 1. I need to fix that because it's gonna bother me. So all I did was moved it over by 1 block so that it was sitting on the slab instead of the log. And I also adjusted the top part of it so that it goes block, stair, block, stair, block, stair, and then stair, stair. So it's got a bit more of a peaked center. And now I'm going to repeat that in the other 3 sides. I have repeated the pattern across all sides. And it is now dark, but I'm not getting down off this tower roof to sleep. So next step is to wrap some purple wool around this baby to fill in our roof. So I'm going to do that. I think what I'm gonna and at the end of the day I fell off the roof anyway. So that's nice. It gives us a chance. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I'll sleep and then we'll have a look at it during the day. Very cool, very cool. So, bit of a domed roof, which I like. If I'm being honest, kind of looks like the bishop piece in chess. For those of you who are familiar with chess, it kind of looks like a bishop. And I kind of like that. So I'm going to fill in the purple wool around it now, and then we'll take a step back and we'll see what it looks like. The roof is all done. I've filled in the purple wool, and I think that looks pretty cool. It's a bit different to your regular sort of towers, but I like it. I like it. It stands out. It's unique. One thing I did notice, however, was that I have a lot of empty space up the top. Which means that I think I want to extend my portals and make them a bit taller. You'll see what I mean. See, the inside of this roof is quite hollow, so what I want to do is remove these and just make my nether portals a little bit taller. I've extended the nether portals higher, and while I was up there I added a bit of a cross beam with some spruce logs just for something a little different. I'll probably put a couple of chains and a lantern hanging down to light this place up some more. But let's get the nether portals lit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time to go to the nether and get some blaze rods and stuff so we can work towards going to the end. I'm sure that nothing could possibly go wrong. I can't see any way in which this search for a nether fortress could go badly. No way at all. Alright, so let's keep blocks on the hotbar, let's keep torches, and let's get a few more blocks, because I'm going to need them. I've got a bow. I think I should be good, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Oh, we got some more soul sand, we got some crimson. That could be helpful. I wouldn't mind some crimson wood later on. But let's take our chances with the skellies versus the hoglins. There are a lot of ghasts. Lucky I'm a good shot and have a good bow. Honestly, thank goodness my bow has Unbreaking 3 and Power 3 on it, and I'm very grateful for that right now, because I can one-shot ghasts. That's a bastion. And that's also an edge that I nearly got shot off. Oh, cool. It's a bridges, I think it's a bridges bastion. I will come back to that. That's future adventures right there. Oh no. Oh, I'm very unlucky that I have fire protection. I did not mean to jump off that. I did not. That gave me a heart attack. Yep. Fire protection 4 on my chest plate just saved me. This kids is why you should always have at least one piece of armor enchanted with fire protection. I generally do 3 protection, 4 armor pieces, and then 1 piece of fire protection. Okay, we got Basalt Delta, and not a Warped Forest, that's the one. I know my things. I don't think that goes anywhere, so we're gonna have to make the Basalt Delta work. I think we're just going to have to dig through this wall. Which is very boring, but ah well. Oh my gosh! I promise I didn't know this was here. We found it! We found the nether fortress. That seems scripted, but I promise it wasn't. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I'm like, oh, I just have to dig through this wall, and my inventory's full. My inventory is full. Goodbye, nether wart block. This kind of messed up nether wart area. Well, let's grab the nether wart. That can be used for potions later on, which is awesome. I love potions. And I actually mean that. I like to use potions a lot, but I know a lot of other people don't, but that's okay. They're kind of difficult to get your head around. The smart thing is generally to do the bars across the top to stop anything from getting to you. But, you know, I've been doing this for a while. I think I can just wing it. Whoa, lava. Ooh, rib armor trim. That's awesome. That is awesome. Swap that out for that. Whoa, I'm being shot at. But that's awesome. Got the armor trim from the fortress, which means that I don't have to go find another fortress somewhere along the line. Ow. That's my armor. Ooh, not good on health. Not good at all on health. In fact, I have a sneaking suspicion that my chest plate will break on the way home. Sweet. 32 blaze rods, and now it's time to head for home. I'll try and pick up some ender pearls along the way, but I'll save you the boringness that will be me getting lost on the return trip. Yay! I'm interrupting this broadcast to say that with all the stuff that I'm trying to achieve in this episode, the recordings have equaled a very long time, which is to say that I'm breaking this up into a two-parter. This is the end of part 1, and stay tuned because part 2 will be coming hopefully tomorrow, which will be Sunday here in Australia. So get excited for that. It won't be far away, and you know, my adventures of beating the game will continue in that one. See you soon.